I've been a fan of his music for a while. I've heard him in a band, but this is the first time he's ventured out on his own and he's created something really, really beautiful, something that I've hooked on to. इस गाने का नाम है महरूम और उसकी क्रिएटर मेरे साथ है रमन नेगी who's popularly known as the main man for the band Local Train, which of course he's parted away from. We want to talk about the new song, new album, but Raman, all of your fans, people who love you, really want to know. This is something that you started. This is something that you nurtured as a baby, and then you had to. You decided that okay, I'm going to part away from this, walk out of it. Um, how I'm sure it must be tough. What do you want to say about that?
Hey, thank you, Tarun, for inviting me, and to everybody who are listening to this. Yeah, it was. Well, that's a heavy question. Yeah, it was. I started it. I started writing songs after my college during my job days. I had a day job as an engineer. So the writing songs was just like an outlet to express myself. I never thought that I will be pursuing it professionally, but also I did not see myself in the corporate world. So I had like nothing in the picture to see, but I was just writing songs to just see what it is. Like it just came to me. I was just playing the guitars all the time, and yeah, I started it, and it was a great run. I had so much fun, and I got to do so many things with that, and it's sort of my baby. And I started in 2006. I wrote the first song, Castle June 2005, Chulo in 6, and out in 7, little stuff like that. Like slowly I was building it, and then I found the band, and then we started doing it. and but it's been I think it's been 16 years, for me to be pursuing that and doing that. And I think after you do this for like 12, 15 years, and then you get so much exposure because of it, and you get to see a new world because of it. You become a different sort of a musician, and more importantly, a different sort of person, you know. And those things keep coming to you, but you are on the road, you are just playing shows, you are busy in the hustle of running it. And then pandemic happened, you know, for like 3 years, I guess, 2 years. And through in that time you get time with yourself, and finally you spend more time with yourself. Oh, I love this. Actually, I really enjoyed the first 6 months of the pandemic. Like, this is going to go away. It's just a flu. Like, everybody thought this is not going to be there. But then it became like then became a different process for me. I be at home, and I just started playing music whole day. I would just get up early and just learn and play and read and write. And I wrote so many songs, you know, and then I reject them, then I wrote more, then I reject them, and then I wrote a lot for the band also. But I was not I was not creatively satisfied, because as you grow as a pack, you grow as different people also, different musicians also. You have different ideas of how to pursue it, and that was sort of limiting for me as an artist, now, because I realized that I'm 37, and I realized that I want to do things which can't wait anymore. You know, things, and I can't take a song and like then the song will be made, like stuff like that, right? Which was fine before, but that was it. And then also all my life I just want to, my idea is to write better, to write as authentic as you can get. And it's a process. It takes you years and years to get to that point where you completely rely on your intuition. And I built that through these years. That's all I have. My intuition is all I have to rely on, and my musicality. And it grew. I think it grew so much in COVID. I was like really sad and depressed about a lot of things. That what do I do? Where am I at? What is it about? And you don't blame anybody. It's just a part of your life that is happening to you, and you sometimes it was so hard to deal with. What the hell is happening? क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? Like क्या हो गई? इसका मतलब क्या है? and then people are around you who उनको मतलब किसी को ऐसे समझ नहीं आ सकता completely जब तक आप कर नहीं दोगे वो, you know.
Right.
That's what I came down. Conclusion वही था कि oh ऐसे ऐसे, and it was very tough, man. It was, that's what the song is about. It was so tough.
Yeah.
It's probably the toughest year of my life, 2021. Craziest year where it just, everything is just falling apart. But you're just holding your ground. It's okay. And as cliche as it sounds, Sangeet hi bacha, and then music saves you. You write a song and something gets, some energy dissipates, and you write more and more, and then you start to feel normal. Your anxiety goes down. You start to feel normal. You got it, and then I decided to just that was the right thing for me to do, to be sane and to be healthy and to be really enjoying my life and to be really enjoying making music.
फॉर आर्टिस्ट मुझे लगता है कि ये जो प्रोसेस है मुश्किल तो होता है ऑफ कोर्स टू फेस द थिंग्स दैट आर ट्रबलिंग यू एंड टू पुट इट डाउन ऑन अ पीस ऑफ पेपर कि भाई ये सब ये है जो मेरे दिल में चल रहा है, मेरे दिमाग में चल रहा है, और फिर उसको रोज फेस करना, यू नो, एंड देन टर्न इट इनटू आर्ट फॉर द होल वर्ल्ड
Yeah,
कि बॉस ये है देखो, मेरे दिल का जो बार कहते हैं ना, बट इट्स
yeah,
वेरी
yeah.
cathartic. I mean, डू यू फील दैट कैथारसिस कि हाँ एक कुछ ऐसा है जो मैंने हल्का कर दिया है इसको रिलीज करके, एंड now people are
Yeah,
also resonating with what you thought?
yeah. When I remember this song, I wrote it, the melody and the guitar structure of the song in last year in April, and then the second wave was there, right? I guess, yeah. So everybody was sick, and it's just a weird environment in the country, and you were like, what is happening? Everybody's sick, everybody's parents, and then my parents got sick, and my mother got admitted to the hospital and stuff like that. So you're dealing with your band stuff, and you're also your personal life is also warped.
Yeah.
You just go like, what does this mean? इसका मतलब क्या है? And then I was talking to मैं अपनी mom से बात कर रहा था, she was in the hospital on oxygen, and I was like, I feel so scared, I feel so this and that, and you're trying to, I think you're trying to connect to your parents on a very different level. Ki, oh man, I miss you and I can't come and visit you because I also have COVID and this and that. And my mom was in the hospital and she was like, yeah, I agree with you. But beta, the thing is, you are an artist, aren't you? You tell things, you write stuff. Why don't you write a song of how you feel? I was like, I don't know, I'm not sure about it. My mother says if that's the truth, that's the truth. So then I was like, my mother was like, hit with लिख दो बेटा. I was like, that's not how. ऐसे नहीं होता ये. Right? That's not how. But she's like, but you wrote so many of them. I was like, okay, fine. And then we laughed a little bit, and I felt a little better. And then after the call, the next day, I wrote the song in 2 hours, and then I knew that I mean, oh, this is nice. I like it. And since then, I haven't stopped, and I started writing. Finally, I got back to it. This song actually took me to let this out was to let the other in, the other energy in, and that is going to come out in the next songs and stuff like that. That was it, and I'm really happy. Matlab, I'm actually sort of a little bit, I wrote this. This is nice, like to really be vulnerable and to write that. I've never done that in my life before. To really write so much personal stuff and turn it into a song, and people sing it and they resonate it and they send me messages. That's all I wanted. I don't know what's going to happen to the song. I just am happy.
मैं
Yeah.
जो YouTube पर आपका अपलोड है उस पे नीचे कमेंट्स पढ़ रहा था, दे आर ब्यूटीफुल. मतलब वो जो प्रोसेस के थ्रू आप गए हो ना, वो भी उस वेव में बह रहे हैं, वो सारे के सारे लोग, बहुत
Yeah.
अच्छी चीजें लोगों ने लिखी हैं. इट्स जस्ट हार्ट वार्मिंग, उसको पढ़ के इतना अच्छा लगता है.
Yeah, it's very heartwarming, man. It's like मेरे को लग रहा था कि पता नहीं क्या होगा and how will people, कैसे लोग singing, and I've left the band and all of this stuff. It was so much of, I was so anxious before the release, and I was like, पता नहीं. My friends were like, it's a good song, don't worry about it. But once, because when you make music for so long, तो आपका कनेक्शन बन जाता है आई थिंक ऑडियंस के साथ, विच यू कैन नॉट इग्नोर, विच you just can't ignore. They are a part of it now. They're a part of it. You just can't help it. You have to, you know, go through it. But जो मैं देख रहा हूँ comments और जो मुझे लोग मैसेज करते हैं उसमें, it's very heartwarming. They understand it. I mean, a lot of like some people don't get it, but a lot of people get it. They're like, ठीक है, अब बता अगले गाने कब आएंगे, बाकी अब तूने कर लिया है, अब बता अगले गाने कहाँ है. I like those people. There's some guys and girls who are like, all right man, सब कुछ सही है, तू बता अगला गाना कब आएगा, ये बहुत सही है, अगला गाना कब आएगा. And then I like those because they're like, yeah, so you want this, take this, all right, now where is the next. So
Yeah,
I
I want to ask on the behalf of all of them. You said you've been writing a lot since these last 2 years. Um, already ek aa chuke, of course, but we're greedy that way. As lovers
yeah.
of your music, so I'm sure a lot of music is on its way.
Yeah, I so the plan is, Tarun, in October I want to release my album. It's gonna have 11 songs, and I'm recording and producing it with my friend with Gaurav Chintamani. He's from Advaita. Yeah, he's the recording engineer and the co-producer. And Vema Ahuja is playing drums, and my videos are directed by my friend, my roommate Man Barua, is a great filmmaker who did Mehroom. Man Barua did Mehroom, and so that is the process. So the next song comes out next month, you know, the second one, and then the third one comes out a month later. So till the time we get to the album, मैं निकाल दूँगा 4-5 गाने so that, you know, people, लोगों को समझ में आएगी, okay, this is where he is, and then I'll see that. But there are a lot of good, like lot of stuff is happening, a lot of music is coming this year. Probably, मतलब जितना संगीत मैंने कभी भी किसी साल में रिलीज किया इस साल करूँगा मैं. I think that is what I'm excited
A
about.
lot of people will be very happy to hear this. And now I would like you to, if I can request you, I see a guitar in the you got it already. uh, ये महरूम का क्या मतलब होता है रमन? आई थिंक इट्स नॉट गेटिंग समथिंग, ऐसा कुछ किसी चीज से आप
Yeah,
महरूम.
it means desolated. कि मतलब अभागा, वंचित, you know, in Hindi, like, and that could be anything. That could be you could be mehroom because of a lot of reasons. So I don't know. I just, while I was writing it, the first word came to me, that mehroom, because you know, like COVID के बाद you can't sleep, right? You have this brain fog. So then I wanted to. So it just was just the most natural song I've ever written, man. Like in the moment and just feeling it and not worrying about what I'm writing, because I did not want to make it a song. I just wanted to write so that I get done with this feeling and चला जाऊँ मैं आगे चलूँगा. You know, like I do what I do, but वो करते 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 वो गाना यहाँ पहुँच गया कि पहला सिंगल बन गया वो. I had no idea about it. मेरे तो कुछ और आइडिया था गाना निकालने का. I wanted to release some other song as a first song. But my room became so strong, and even for people around me, they were like, yeah, this should be the first. You should release it. And I was like, this might be too intense and stuff like that, and this might show me in a different light. And they're like, man, don't worry about it, man. Just अपना काम करो बस, you know, like honestly, or let people decide, let the world decide. You can't control everything. You can't decide for people,
Yeah, you do you.
right? And you can't take decisions for your future self. बैठ के प्रेजेंट में की नहीं, फ्यूचर में ऐसे करना है. Well, this is a song called Mehroom. आरज़ू ढूंढे खुशी के ठिकाने, लफ्ज़ों में क्या जिंदगी के चंद बहाने. आवाज़ दे मुझे ओ मेरे अज़ीज़, कह कयामत सी ये शाम जब ढले थम गया है हर कोई कि नींदें रुसवा है डूबती है पल पल सूरत ये कैसे इम्तिहान है गुम है चुप है सरजमी पे रखवाले निशान मंजिल का मुझको तू अब बता दे आवाज दे मुझे ओ मेरे अजीज कयामत सी ये शाम जब ढले yeah, yeah, yeah. इस मौसम के तूफान कब होंगे किनारे शायद कल नया हो तो फिर से मुस्कुरा ले शायद कल नया हो शायद कल नया हो
Wow. Beautiful. शायद कल नया हो with gives a lot of beautiful.
Amen. I hope this was good because I just sang the song. This is the first note I sang today. I was playing the guitar before this interview.
नहीं
Yeah,
बहुत अच्छा and I'm glad that you released it and I'm glad that this is the first song that came out and I can't wait. I'm sure बहुत सारे लोगों को ये हो रहा होगा कि ठीक है भाई next month वाला जो I can't wait to hear it and of course I would like to get in touch with you again जैसे ही दूसरे गाने आते हैं एल्बम आता है.
ah, बिल्कुल. We should. I would love to come to your studio and play you some new songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
do.
I love playing at the radio station because वहाँ पे कुछ अलग ही energy होती है और mics होते हैं तो I like it. You know, like and you have those radio mics which capture the acoustic really well. You know, like so. Yeah, man, it is. But yeah, this is for anybody listening to this. Yeah, man, it's okay. New music is coming, you know, and we like. I think I just crossed a very important thing of my life, and the song is actually probably the milestone to that. Yeah, this is who I was. This is now who
Yeah,
I'm going to be,
yeah.
and yeah, I'm very thankful. शुक्रिया उन लोगों के लिए जो लोग you know अभी भी मेरे साथ हैं और मुझे बोल रहे हैं yeah do this yeah, this is nice do this you're right about it and you're free to choose what you want to do as an artist which is the most important thing सबसे ज़रूरी वही कि कि जो दुनिया बोलती है वो तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं हुआ I think मैंने साथ कहीं पढ़ा था ये I think from philosopher कि people try to live their life according to what the society tells them.
Yeah.
So, and that takes away from what they are, and they are then trying to fit in what they think, what the society thinks of them. And then I think that's a defeat. I also believe that. Yeah, ये तो नहीं होगा. I mean, वही होगा जो मतलब दिल में आपके मतलब वही करना चाहिए मतलब खुशी खुशी कैसे मिलेगी अदरवाइज क्योंकि शानो शौकत और शोहरत तो अगर उससे खुशी मिलती होती तो फिर कुछ और गेम होती बट वो है नहीं एक्चुअली और मेरे को समझ भी यही आया इतने साल में कि या अल्टीमेटली पहले होता था कि आई वांट टू दिस हैज टू बिकम द बिगेस्ट थिंग एंड ये होना चाहिए वो होना चाहिए नाउ आई गॉट चेंज एंड आई जस्ट वांट टू प्ले एंड राइट गुड आर्ट एंड दैट्स ऑल आई वांट नाउ व्हिच रियली इज अबाउट which tells who I am and what I think and how I look at it, how I look at the world.
Man, I'm
Man,
glad
my
you
journey just started.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've chosen this path Or I really like what you said about Mehroom, that this song marks that point in your career. Ki Raman, before Mehroom and after this,
Yeah,
the process.
right.
So you were a software professional, a corporate guy who had a
Yeah,
job, and then he wanted to be something else, and then you became that and did that really successfully for a very long, for a lifetime, literally. Kafi,
yeah, yeah.
and then this another transition. So now, as you go in that reinvention of who Raman Negi is going to be now in years to come, and you venture on this new journey, कुछ ऐसा है जो अपने सारे जो your music lovers, all the people who love your music and are fans of your work, uh, one thing that you want to say to them as you start this new path?
I just can I sing a few lines?
Yeah, sure.
They will tell you, but let me let me tune my baby, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but you are right, man. मतलब पहले ये सब बातें सुन के लगता था पता नहीं क्या बोलते रहते हैं लोग finding yourself and stuff like that. You know, like कि ऐसे लगता था मुझे when I was a kid. You know, life is a, but now I'm growing up and I'm in my 30s and now I'm realizing, yo, that's so important. Mental peace is so important, mental health is so important. You know, before anything else, your life is important. You know, no matter what is happening in the thing and whatever is going on, but you can't do anything without a sane, peaceful mind. And to come and everybody gone through such a tough time in 2 years, the whole country and the whole world went through it. You know, and so that was also their thing. I did not feel special while writing it. I was like, ये तो normal है. This is what is. I'm gonna sing a few lines, okay? Which I have not, like, I have not done this for anybody yet. Nobody's heard it. जब गिर जाए हाथों से बसते नसीबों के ना जीने के बहाने हजार दिल को तू संभाल मेरे यार इस जिगरे में इन हसरतों का फिर कोयला जले खुदारों के अंदाजों से चलता है ये जमाना ना बहलाते वो दिलों को सुनते ना वो बहाना साजो सामान से तू यूं ना कर दिलकशी पहचान तेरी कहीं यूं ना कर ले खुदकुशी
साधु सामान से तू मत कर दिलकशी. Wow. um
This is the next one. This one is called Koila. You know, and yeah, it's like no matter what happens, थोड़ी सी चुल तो रहती है दिल में तुम्हारे as an artist. Like तो मैं मेरे में भी लड़कपन तो है ही मतलब वो नहीं गया है.
वो
You
जा
know,
ही नहीं
so I like जा ही नहीं सकता. That is what makes me, you know, like I'm still a kid. कि हाँ ये ऐसे होता है but ऐसे भी तो सकता है
हाँ
कि जैसे दुनिया बोल रही है कि ऐसे ये ऐसी चीज ऐसे होती है.
हाँ
You go like हाँ but this was not here before. ये
हाँ
भी तो मैंने किया है ये भी तो ऐसे थोड़ा ना होता है like that.
हाँ.
So this is the next release and I was not supposed to play this. My team will go like, what the hell? Going in interviews and doing your own stuff.
Your manager's going to give you a tough time with this, but
Oh, I don't have a manager. I am doing this independently.
हाँ,
I chose to do it because I was like, इतनी बात नहीं कर सकता मैं लोगों के साथ. I want to do this. I do everything on my own with a couple of my friends and my roommate Man, who's a filmmaker, and we just do this on our own. But yeah, this is the next song that is going to come out next month. I finished recording it, mix already.
waiting.
Yeah, yeah, this is what I'm writing, man. I mean, I can go on playing my new songs as long as the interviews goes, because I love playing these songs, and I think they are मतलब I think these are like my true, this is my true work
Hmm.
of throughout my, this is my the closest I've been to myself. And when I was so far from myself, I couldn't figure out the last year कि क्या हो रहा है, क्या चल रहा है. But then वो ये था ना, वो आप लिखते हो ना जब किताब पे अपनी फीलिंग्स अलग अलग लैंग्वेजेस में, अंग्रेजी में, हिंदी में, आप लिखते रहते हो, बस लिखते रहते हो, लिखते रहते हो. फिर वो जब निकल जाता है गाने निकल जाते हैं, जब गाना बनने लगता है, देन यू आपको फिर रिलीफ मिलता है.
हाँ
मेरे लिए थेरेपी है म्यूजिक ना.
हाँ हाँ.
मेरे को पता नहीं है हाउ टू डील विद माई सेल्फ इफ आई एम नॉट प्लेइंग म्यूजिक, और like if I have some feeling or some issue in my head or something like that with somebody or whatever, I would rather put that in my art, use that in my art, because it's, I think वो introspection वाली बात आ जाती है मेरे ख्याल से,
Yeah.
कि मतलब आप दुनिया में तो देखो कुछ नहीं है, मतलब दुनिया के साथ शेयर कर सकते हो आप, बट दुनिया के साथ चल नहीं सकते, मतलब as I don't know man, I just वो थोड़ा सा, आई एम ग्लैड कि वो मेरे साथ, मैं 37 का हो गया हूँ, मेरे दिल में भी थोड़ा सा रिबेलियन बचा हुआ है, तो ना वो आग.
रहना चाहिए, वो रहना
या
चाहिए. This writing thing that you said, you won't believe, I there's always a notebook that I carry with me all the time, and I will totally recommend anyone who's watching this, anyone who's going through
या
something. जब तक आपके दिमाग में वो ख्याल होते हैं ना, तो वो आपके दिमाग को परेशान करते हैं और आपको दिख नहीं रहे होते हैं, बट आपने पेपर पे डाल दिया तो इट, then you are facing it, all
या
your trials, tribulations, fears, problems, issues, then they're in front of you. Then you get to, even if you're an artist, you get to create art out of it.
अरे बहुत ही सही बात है, बिल्कुल सही. वो डायरी वाला तो, ये तो कब से डायरी, मेरे पास डायरी डायरी पे लिखे हुए हैं. एंड यू आर, अगर आप ये करते हो तरुण, तो बहुत ही, बिकॉज दैट इज, क्या करना होता है यार, डायरी साथ में रखो, एक भी थॉट आए फटाफट लिख दोगे, ऑल राइट, यू नो, and you just feel relaxed.
Yeah.
Or not only the fact that you have put that thought diary पे, and then you see कि कितना अच्छा है कितना बुरा है
Ah,
after like a day,
ah,
कि क्या लिखा था गाने.
ah.
And जो भी सुन रहे हैं लोग, if you are an artist or you are a writer, man, just write. You know, like शुरू में you will face trouble because writing is very difficult. I believe writing is the toughest job in the world. I don't know how people writing books and stuff. It's so difficult. You know, यहाँ तो रिलीफ है ना, गिटार गा सकते हो आप, फन कर सकते हो, मतलब अकेले बैठ के ब्लूज गा सकते हो थोड़े से, यू नो लाइक. बट फॉर द राइटर जो सिर्फ लिख रहे हैं उनके लिए, तो इसलिए मुझे पोएट्स बहुत पसंद है यार, हमारे पुराने पोएट्स, यू नो लाइक इतने सारे. हमारा तो देश की असली विरासत है वो, जो मतलब आप कितनी मर्जी अंग्रेजी पोएट्री पढ़ लो,
Ah.
जो हमारे देश के लोगों ने लिखा वो असली है, यू नो
Correct.
लाइक. वो एकदम, मतलब इस,
Oh,
मतलब गुर्रा रहे हैं लोग.
हाँ,
या है ना, लाइक मतलब वो मोहब्बत की बात भी ऐसे करते हैं, वो लाइक अबे ये मोहब्बत की बात थी,
हाँ.
ये कैसे लिख दिया आपने.
वो
बट
आपको रुला
इनसेन है.
सकता है, हंसा सकता है, गुस्सा दिला सकता है,
या
डिप्रेस कर सकता है, अपलिफ्ट कर सकता है, वो कुछ भी
ओ
कर
या
सकता है. There's
कुछ
all
भी कर
kinds of.
सकता है दो लाइनों में, एंड मेरे को
हाँ.
वो बहुत अट्रैक्ट करता है कि आपने कैसे कैसे हो रहा है, हाउ आर यू डूइंग दिस. एंड यू नो लाइक आई थिंक पीपल don't really, people ask me about songwriting and stuff, and then I just read. आप कैसे किसी को आगे लेके जाओगे अगर आपने पिछला नहीं पढ़ा हुआ है, या आपने सुना नहीं है रफी, या आपने, like not young people don't listen to old Bollywood. I think that is the best
Yeah.
music that has come out of this country.
हाँ.
You know, that old 60s, 70s, 50s Bollywood music is insanely well crafted, well written, and performed like a boss.
हाँ.
And I am a huge fan.
हाँ.
And तो वो जो वो लीनिएज है वो आपको, मतलब हम इतने तो हमें आता नहीं है इतना, तो जितना दिग्गजों को आता है, बट आप एटलीस्ट देख सकते हो, उसको समझ सकते हो थोड़ा बहुत कि ओके, ओके ये हुआ है, ये भी हुआ है, ये भी हुआ है,
हाँ.
you know. And to actually stay away from lazy songwriting, you know, कि हुक बन गया और बैठ गया, बट I try to stay away from that. तो होता है ना कि गाना ऑलमोस्ट बन गया एंड यू आर स्टक विद टू लाइंस, तो मैं दो दो लाइन में फंसा रहता हूँ, दो दो तीन तीन हफ्ते मैं खत्म ही नहीं करता गाना कि नहीं, और लिखा होता है बहुत सारी लाइन, so you can fit anything and we go also, but I stay away from it completely. नहीं नहीं, एक line has to be like solid.
हाँ.
So yeah, that takes the most of my time.
Yeah. I hope
But
I hope you spend most of your time writing and then of course turning it into music. I hope we get to get a lot of music from you, which of course is happening. It's in the pipeline already, and I hope we talk again whenever your album comes. And I wish you all the best. मतलब ये गाना तो जबरदस्त already है. I just hope people love all of your songs just the way they're loving.
Thank you, Tarun. Thank you so much. And I promise you, I will come to your studio and I'll play you like songs nobody has heard. Don't not release. Like on my acoustic, I'll come and we'll do
Deal,
something next month.
deal,
And I'll some song. Yeah, we'll
deal.
have fun. But it's good to meet a fellow artist, And like my friends are also artists and they are cool and they know they're like I hang out with them. And it's a tough job, man. It's really tough. It takes it takes a different sort of a brain power, which I think people don't realize. It takes a different brain power to engage so many people through your voice,
Yeah,
and what you're thinking on the go. That makes it tough, I think.
yeah,
For us, it's like I can take my time and do it at home and craft it. But sometimes, इतना कुछ हो रहा है दुनिया में, and you have to address it.
yeah,
Negative, positive.
yeah.
So it's a different thing.
Thanks,
But
man.
but it's
Thank
it's
you.
a pleasure meeting you, man. It's a pleasure talking to you, and all to all the Fever fans. Like have a good day. And, well, I hope I'll see you soon.